Welcome to JHS Weekly. I'm James Wheeler.
And I'm Derek Hatfield.
Franklin Technology Center held its annual Christmas of Hope fundraiser for kids in need within the foster care system.
They raised $6,100 within 5 days. They had 3 classes donate $1,000 each. Every first hour class had a goal of $50.
Christmas of Hope allows the school and the community to come together, reaching for one goal.
They have been doing this for 10 years.
FTC construction teacher Lauren Curtis has been running this event and says money came from more than just the school.
So it's just not the school system, it's people, alumni that has graduated here that are still coming back and giving to Christmas Hope.
Curtis and many people in the community will go shopping and pick out the toys for the kids. The freshmen of Joplin High School got to celebrate an extra Thanksgiving for their good grades.
I got a chance to go to the Grateful Feast and see what the excitement was all about. Lunch is usually served in the cafeteria, but for the Grateful Feast, students packed the gym. Coach Brad Cox is the guy that helps set these events up, and he uses these events to push kids to get their grades up.
Incentive for our freshmen. They have to maintain a C or above grades for their entire grades, and we just use that to help motivate them to get their work done and make good grades in class.
And Coach Cox couldn't do this without all the help.
They sponsor our shirts, so that they really help make this happen.
The Fusion group consists of seniors and juniors that help guide the freshmen into high school. Eden Gilbert is a Fusion leader and loves being a part of the team.
So Fusion, we are leaders of the school. We just portray what leadership should look like throughout the school and in our community. For the gauntlet, we're just like showing freshmen that this is good behavior and their good grades have good outcomes.
This year, they served a few hundred freshmen, and some of the items on the menu were mac and cheese, chicken wings, and cookies.
We don't usually do the Grateful Feast very often. I think it's once a year, but we have the gauntlet, and then we do things around the community.
The Grateful Feast happens once every year for many to enjoy. Reporting from JHD, I'm Derek Hatfield.
Last year I had a great time at the Thankful Feast. What about you?
Yeah, it was super fun. I enjoyed it a lot. The annual Christmas Parade brought out a few thousand people to downtown Joplin.
JHD photojournalist Zane Tabia needed a jacket and gloves to film this Christmas parade montage. Let's check it out.
Were you able to go to the parade?
Yes, I marched in it. I'm in the band. With Christmas coming up fast, the question everyone's asking for is, what am I going to get for Christmas?
JHD's Garrett Camp takes us to the cafeteria to ask students what their best and worst Christmas gifts was of all time.
Christmas is the time of giving and spending time with your family, but it's also the time for presents. So what are you getting for Christmas?
And with that, I hit the streets to find out what is the best and worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten.
Best Christmas gift I ever got was probably my iPhone.
My VR headset is pretty cool.
A Lucky Charms makeup palette.
I don't know, probably like an Oculus.
My Bugatti.
Your Bugatti?
Yep, I'm just a chill guy.
The best Christmas gift you ever got?
Bike.
A bike?
A bike.
It's a race bike?
Nope, it was a pretty good bike actually. Had some gear changes.
What happened to it? It sounds like this was you're talking in past tense.
It was stolen.
Stolen.
If I find who stole it, I will end you.
Hellcat, but I can't drive it yet.
Christmas you got? What's the best Christmas you got? What's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
You leaving me alone.
Underwear.
Socks. When I was younger, I used to think it was clothes, but now, I want clothes.
That's a deep question. Socks.
What was the best Christmas gift you've ever had?
Clothes.
You know, I was surprised by just how many people said clothes were their best Christmas gift ever. So then what was their worst?
What's the worst Christmas gift you ever had?
Clothes.
Clothes.
You just only had clothes.
Absolutely.
What's the best? What's the worst?
Probably socks.
Socks.
Socks as well.
So socks is your best and worst?
Socks versus good socks.
Thank you. We also need a socks counter.
No socks.
No socks?
A worse? I've never had a bad Christmas present.
A potato.
You got a potato?
Yeah.
Probably just some chocolate coals.
It seems we've gotten everything from cars to coal. Remember, Christmas isn't all about the gifts. It's also about spending time with family and friends. Reporting for JHD, I'm Garrett Camp.
Have you ever seen the cafeteria after lunch? It's always such a mess.
JHD reporter Dennis Bateman takes us to see how we can help keep our school tidy.
The cafeteria is very busy during the lunch periods at Joplin High School, but many people don't make an effort to keep it clean, except Rosetta Vest does. She's a custodian, but unfortunately, she is short-staffed, and it's hard keeping the place clean.
During the day, there is 5 of us. And in the evening time, there's like 15 or 16, something like that. Yeah.
There are 2 other custodians on the mission to keep it clean. There's Danielle Clark and Ethalinda Clark, and they give us some advice on how you can help.
Use a tray, because they drop their ranch and their ketchup all the time. So then just carry all their stuff in their hands and then they end up dropping it, not using a tray. So use a tray.
Pick up after themselves. If they make a spill, they need to let either one of us custodians know about the spill, or they can clean it up after themselves.
More than 2,000 students go through the lunchroom each day, and the custodians will always be outnumbered. So keep in mind, it's as simple as throwing away your trash to make an effort in keeping our school clean. Reporting for JHG, this is Dennis Bateman.
I am so appreciative of our custodians. They do so much for us.
Yeah, they keep the school so clean.
Yeah. Calvary Chapel is hosting a Youthsgiving for Thanksgiving.
JHG reporter Liberty Wright brings us to see what it's all about.
More than a dozen kids were in the mood for some turkey talk. They're all members of the Calvary Chapel Church and participated in the annual Youthsgiving. 14-year-old Landon Jenny has been going to the event for years and loves it.
I think Youthsgiving is important. I brought one of my friends, showing up for some of my friends too. I think that's pretty important, just showing up for the fellowship part.
Youthsgiving is an option for kids who don't have a family nearby to go to Thanksgiving. Landon tells us why he thinks it's a great option for kids.
I think kids should start coming to Youthsgiving for the food, obviously. It's good food. For their friends, bringing their friends, their friends being here, I think that's pretty cool.
And he does have some favorites on the menu.
If we're talking Thanksgiving here, I probably gotta say mac and cheese. Especially if you do it right, put it in the oven, crisp it up, amazing. If we're talking desserts, pumpkin pie, 100%, no doubts.
Joseph Mitchell is a youth leader at the church and hosts the event, and he says so many kids don't have a family nearby that host a dinner.
So we really like Youthsgiving because we know that our kids come from lots of varied backgrounds, lots of different home lives, and a lot of them come every Wednesday, and this is just another way for us to love on them, show that someone's in their corner, they've got someone that they can go to, and if they don't have a place to go for Thanksgiving, if they don't have a home that can provide a meal like that, we like to be able to do that here for them.
He says this gives students an option for the holiday who don't have family nearby.
So we hope the outcome for Youthsgiving is just that again, kids will feel like they have a place that they can come to be around like-minded people. Kids will feel like they have a place that they can come to, have a good, safe evening.
This is the 3rd year for the event. Reporting for JHD, I'm Liberty Wright.
Students in Mr. Douglas's TV productions class just wrapped up their cooking videos.
Let's take a look about what they whipped up for the project. All those foods that they made look so good.
Yeah, but I am disturbed by the kid who ate tinfoil.
Yeah.
This has been JHS Weekly.
Thanks for watching.